The entertainment world is mourning the loss of a truly talented actor. Julian McMahon, known to millions as the complex Dr. Christian Troy from Nip Tuck and the conflicted Cole Turner from Charmed, passed away this week at the age of 56 after a private battle with cancer. Today, we remember not just the characters he brought to life, but the man behind them and the incredible legacy he leaves behind. Born in Sydney on July 27, 1968, Julian Dana William McMahon came from a family already in the public eye. His father, William McMahon, served as Australia's Prime Minister from 1971 to 1972. But Julian carved his own path, one that would take him far from the political spotlight his family knew. Growing up, Julian didn't initially dream of acting. He studied economics and law, working briefly in modeling before a chance encounter with acting changed his life forever. Those who knew him during these early years remember a young man who was thoughtful, determined, and surprisingly humble despite his privileged background. Julian's acting journey began on Australian television with Home and Away in 1989. Even then, colleagues noticed something special about him, a natural charisma combined with an almost methodical approach to understanding his characters. When he made the bold decision to move to Los Angeles in the early 1990s, Julian faced the same struggles as countless other aspiring actors. He took on roles in Another World and other projects, slowly building his craft. What set him apart wasn't just his striking good looks, but his commitment to finding the emotional truth in every character he played. In 1999, Julian joined the cast of Charmed as Cole Turner, and television would never be the same. What was meant to be a brief appearance became a 70-episode journey that showcased Julian's incredible range as an actor. Cole Turner wasn't just another villain. He was a half-demon struggling with his humanity, torn between darkness and love. Julian brought a vulnerability to the role that made audiences care about a character who, on paper, should have been irredeemable. His chemistry with Alyssa Milano was electric, but it was his solo scenes, those moments where Cole wrestled with his dual nature, that truly showed Julian's depth as an actor. Fans still talk about his performance in episodes like Long Live the Queen and Centennial Charmed. He made us believe that even demons could love, could change, could suffer. That's the mark of a truly gifted actor. But it was Nip Tuck that gave Julian the role he was born to play. Dr. Christian Troy was narcissistic, shallow, and often cruel. Yet Julian found the broken man underneath all that bravado. For 7 seasons, he delivered one of television's most complex performances. What made Christian Troy so compelling wasn't just the vanity or the shocking storylines. It was Julian's ability to show us the pain behind the perfection. Christian's relationship with his best friend Sean, his struggles with fatherhood, his desperate need for validation. Julian played every layer with remarkable skill. The role earned him critical acclaim and award nominations, but more importantly, it proved that Julian could carry a series as a leading man. He wasn't just playing a character. He was exploring the very nature of masculinity, vulnerability, and the masks we all wear. Those who worked with Julian consistently describe him as a consummate professional who brought out the best in everyone around him. Dylan Walsh, his Nip Tuck co-star, often spoke about Julian's generosity as an actor and his ability to find humor even in the darkest storylines. In his later years, Julian took on the role of Jess LaCroix in FBI Most Wanted, showing yet another side of his talent. Gone was the glamour of plastic surgery. Instead, he played a dedicated father and law enforcement officer. Even in his 50s, Julian was still growing as an actor, still finding new depths to explore. What makes Julian's passing even more heartbreaking is learning that he fought his battle with cancer privately, away from the public eye. True to his character, he didn't seek attention or sympathy. His wife Kelly's statement revealed that he faced his illness with the same quiet strength he brought to his most challenging roles. Even while dealing with his health struggles, Julian continued working, continued creating, continued giving audiences the performances they loved. That dedication to his craft, even in his final months, speaks to the kind of man he was. Julian McMahon's impact on television cannot be overstated. He played characters who were flawed, complex, and undeniably human. In an industry that often reduces actors to simple archetypes, Julian refused to be categorized. He was equally convincing as a supernatural being struggling with his humanity, and as a surgeon grappling with his own mortality. His work influenced a generation of actors who learned that it's possible to make even the most difficult character sympathetic. He showed us that the best performances come not from playing heroes or villains, but from playing human beings in all their contradictory glory. Beyond his professional achievements, Julian was a devoted father to his daughter and a loving husband to Kelly. He was known for his dry sense of humor, his love of motorcycles, and his genuine kindness to fans and colleagues alike. In interviews, Julian often spoke about the importance of family and staying grounded despite the pressures of Hollywood. He remained proud of his Australian roots while embracing his American career, never forgetting where he came from. Julian McMahon gave us characters we'll never forget: the tortured coal turner, the complex Christian Troy, the dedicated Jess LaCroix. But more than that, he gave us performances that reminded us why we love television and film in the first place. At 56, Julian McMahon was taken from us far too soon, but his legacy lives on in every episode of Charmed, every season of Nip Tuck, and in the hearts of fans around the world who were touched by his incredible talent. Rest in peace, Julian. Thank you for the memories, the characters, and a reminder that great acting can touch souls and change lives. Subscribe to The Truth About for more celebrity tributes and behind-the-scenes stories. Comment below and share your favorite Julian McMahon memory or performance. Like this video to pay your respects to a truly talented actor.